Pudding. Pudding. Hi. Hi. Aw. That's Pudding. So cute. It's my kitten. So, what a joy to have an animal and just to have this space away. I'm talking about my backyard and this little property that we live, to have this sanctuary. It's not a big place, but it's small, but it still feels like home, and I'm just really grateful and to have this time with my kids and this cute cat and some sunshine. And I actually forgot to put a trigger warning on my last 2 videos, so I forgot to mention the trigger warning. I am imperfect. I'm definitely imperfect, everyone. And yesterday I was in a mother bear fight or flight mode, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't lovely yesterday. It was really ugly. Yeah, it was ugly. Like, I mean, I didn't shed blood or anything, but you know, my thoughts were nasty. You know, when I'm put on the spot, when you're just put on the spot like that, yeah, how dare they put me on the spot and expect me to be calm? And this is in a store, you know. Yeah, it was really, really shit. I honestly can't even remember most of what I was saying to these 2 women. I know I said the B word. I fully swore. I think I swore. I don't care, because that's, at the end of the day, that's my vice and those are my mistakes. But so I kind of like probably triggered other people. I could have triggered other people around me. But that is so unfair to be, yeah, I'm just saying, it's been good lately. I've been happy and real good, and then all of a sudden I have to have these people I look up, and then there's 2 women standing there that are a threat, and my body sensations, everything, my body was telling me this is not good. You know, as soon as I saw them, I was like, oh shit, this isn't good, you know. Yeah, so it's just, you know, I need nature right now, and to de-stress and unwind and look after myself. Yeah, it's just shit. It's been shit. You know, the only reason, okay, I'm just going to say it how it is. This is the truth. This is the truth. If I didn't have my children, I think I'd go to prison, everyone. I'm willing to go to prison if I had to, because it's just the way it is. That's just who I am. I would make their life so damn hard, or even cause injury. I would cause injury to them, but I can't. I've got children to look after. Who's going to look after my kids if I went to prison? I don't have people who are trustworthy enough to look after my kids if I went to prison. But my mindset is up to that point where I have already actually been imprisoned by a demon in disguise. It was prison. I was held hostage, basically, for 2 years in a house in Te Puke with my children. He was so controlling, so manipulative, grooming me for further trafficking, because as I stood back from that situation, I realised that's what it was. And little bits of information that came to me about him afterwards from other survivors. So I've already been in prison, in a house, been mentally tortured, drugged, raped, you name it. Almost all of it, I mean, there are women who've actually been through probably worse. It has been worse for them, right? But that's absolutely extreme for them. But mine was moderate to extreme on a daily basis, So what's prison going to be like compared to that? To know that you're in prison and you've got potentially, there might be inmates that could become enemies, but at least you're prepared. I would be mentally prepared for that. I wasn't mentally or physically at all ready and prepared for what I went through with that trafficker who disguised himself as a boyfriend, who kept future faking me and putting my hopes up in the fact that he would marry me, and he loved bomb me. At the beginning especially, love bombed me. But man, I'm telling you, I've already been through the worst type of shit. That what's prison, mate? Like, at least I'll get fed. At least I have my meals made for me, possibly. At least I'll actually have some education. Would I? Like, I've heard that you can get get onto programs in there, get fed. It might not be the best food. I mean, no, I'll probably eat better out here, but I'll get fit. I might make some new mates, make some new friends in there, and just like, this world is a big prison anyway for people like me who've woken up to all the lies. So I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying I'm going to go to those extremes now. And because I said I've got kids, so I've got to be a mother. But I'm going to make it known. I'm just going to bring the light onto that situation with Mr. Newton. There's people that already know. I mean, it's hard. It was always hard to speak up about it because I was worried that people wouldn't believe me, and I was fearing for my life. But actually, I think I was braver back then when we escaped, rather than now. It's mixed emotions, because I'm kind of fearing for my life if I say his first name. I'm finding it hard to even say his first name. So, do I risk getting killed and my family being killed for this? Or am I gonna, how how can we let children continue to be abused horrifically and in the most insidious, disgusting, sickest ways because of our fears of either being imprisoned or being killed? Like, what are we all gonna go down in a blaze of glory? I want to go down in a blaze of glory, everyone. You know, bring on the whole Wild West. Wild West. We've all been flipping, like, we've become, the men are too soft. The men are too soft now. That's the issue. You know, I think they are. Just, unless I'm unaware of what people have already done to stop him in his tracks. There might have been stuff going down in the last 8 years, or how many years has it been? Has it been 8 years? And I don't know what's happened to him, actually. I actually don't even know where he lives. He's originally from Makatu. So there you go, folks. I can't say the first name yet. I'm not courageous enough to. I apologise, but it's Mr. Newton. He's in his 50s. Holy Spirit, God, you're with us, you're with me during this time. I know I'm an imperfect vessel, but my heart is for you, God. It's for your ways. It's for justice. It's about justice. It's about doing what's right. And I bring myself to justice every day. If I sin, if I do anything wrong, I pull myself up. I am aware. I'm aware if I ever made mistakes. But sexual abuse is not a mistake, folks. It's not a mistake. It's a plan. Sexual abuse, and I'm talking about how can you do that to a child, an innocent child? That is a plan, folks.